In arguably the biggest test today between New Zealand and France, the All Blacks came out on top in a narrow victory. Now, this actually speaks a lot more to potentially the downfall of the All Blacks, and the rise of the French and the size of the French squad and the quality that they have. Because there's a lot of complaints made in the New Zealand media about the French sending a second or third string team down to New Zealand to play them. They pushed them close. Now, obviously, that is taking into consideration that New Zealand had a couple of tries ruled out, which may not have been ruled out on another day. And it may not have looked as close. However, the French really put it up to them, and there'll be a lot of introspection within the All Black camp now ahead of the next two tests as they look to contain this French threat that exists. Now, France haven't beaten New Zealand in New Zealand since 2009, so the All Blacks will look to keep that record, whereas France, being a proud team, will look to hopefully end that run with this young side that they've sent with a little bit of experience. And look, the French are just building a squad for the next World Cup. They want to win the World Cup. That is their big drive. And they've just displayed exactly how they want to do that. They're going to make a massive squad and they look formidable. Yes, they lost, but they have quite a lot of talent just in and among the squad now. You look at Le Garec coming through. What a number 9. La Rochelle signed him up. He's going to get better. He's still young. Off the tee, he was very good. Had a couple of little iffy moments. But again, it's one of his early tests in his career. He will continue to get better. New Zealand need to be careful. They're complaining about Super Rugby at the minute and the lack of quality that exists within the league from the Australian teams. They could be right. They're starting to slowly manoeuvre their way backwards as a country. They're still focusing and hoping that a lot of the old talent gets them going. But how long can that continue for? Look, these are just my thoughts, and you may agree or disagree. I look forward to those who agree. I also look forward to those who disagree. Just be kind about how we discuss this. But look, I'm Brendan McGilligan. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to talking.